Tim, how much did you personally work with Jeff in the offseason? I was in Chicago, and he talked a little bit about the 4th and 2 play against Michigan State and how it bothered him for a little bit.
For a little bit?
Or bothered him for a long while. Did you work with him?
What you do is go create other successes, and you don't. Listen, it's so funny. There was that Michael Jordan commercial for a long time, and I kind of referred to it. Remember where he said, I took X amount of shots, and here's the ones I made? Remember that? I can't remember if it was a Gatorade or Juicy Fruit, I don't know what, some kind of commercial, right?
He missed tons more than he made.
Yeah, and so we kind of went back, and I referenced that a little bit and said, hey, listen, what I really, and kind of one of my sayings with those guys is, you know what, the guys in the arena are not always going to be perfect. They're not. We want them to be. Doggone tonight, the Ohio State fans demand it, and we want them to be. And we're going to work every second we can of a day to make sure they are. But I'm very proud of the guys that are in the arena. You know what I mean? It's the guys not in the arena that don't grab and complain about it. That kid, he busted his rear end. He tried his absolute best, failed on that play. It happened. It did. It happened. And let me tell you something, I spent a lot of time on the phone with Mom, Dad, and others that night, because he believes deeply, and the thing is, he felt bad for his team, and it wasn't about him, it was about his team, and it was about Ohio State and Ohio State Nation, about letting people down, and it was obviously a crucial play, and it didn't happen our way, but that's life. Move on.
Right. If you had to run that play again today with him in there, would you have any reservations?
Absolutely not. How many plays did he make before that time? I mean, that guy's a phenomenal football player, and there's 1,000 plays that he made right during the game.
He's one of the better athletes on this team.
Yeah. He's a really phenomenal athlete.
He's a freakish athlete.
He is a freak. When you look at his statistics, where he is, I think he's second. Was for a long time the highest bench press on the team. He's second now. He's got one of the highest vertical.
How much is he?
He's 225 like 34 times.
So if you were if guys were gonna draft guys for a pickup basketball team, he'd be one of the first guys selected.
There's no doubt about it. It was really interesting. Like this summer, for a little bit of a unit growing, I took all our guys out in a boat. Jeff went out and surfed and behind the boat and skied and are you kidding me? This dude is 6'5" and a half, 255 pounds, and he's a dude.
Dude coming off of foot surgery on skis?
No. Trust me, what we were doing is very limited.
I'm just kidding.
No, very limited. I mean, we're going 12 miles per hour. Let's put it that way. We're not hurting him.